Jason Beecher, B Shady, both members of Kripple Krew Inc. Gons, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Dan Stan, member Kripple Krew Inc. Bobby Chambers, Kripple Krew Inc. represented as well. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Are we 5x5? There we go. Cold and icy? Yeah, it's been a bit cold here. Homer Phelps, Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Clint Crosby. What's up? Can you guys hear me good? Can you hear me well, I should say? Kripple Krew is here. Hell yeah, Kripple Krew Inc. represented. Mick Ranger, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? How you guys doing today? Missed yesterday because Deadly Daughter had an event, but Deadly Daughter kicked ass, so it was well worth it. What's in the pockets this morning? What you guys carrying? War Room EDC, original member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Absolutely. Yeah, it was definitely worth it. She did well, awesome. As a team commander, she took a first and a third place, and overall, her team took second place, which is awesome. You just won a TKL giveaway? Damn, War Room. That'll be your third TKL. Hell yeah. You got the 007, the 002 on the way. What did you win? Oh, fourth. My bad. Get it right, DBD. Nah, man. So what'd you win, homie? Case Sadi Jr. with the Gerber utility knife, Mossio Trapper, and OG Leatherman, 152 OT. Yay. Nice carry. 80s camo, carbon mini Milita, damn. Blue Label Chavez Street, Sig Fuse, Forest Hank, nice carry. Jason Beecher and Gon's pockets is loaded. ATB2, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, homie? How you is? I gotta check out one of those Blue Label Chavez. Those are very, very high on my list. I want to get, you know, like a Rendition 229 full tie, or even a tie frame lock with a, you know, I really liked the Blade HQ exclusive with the JG10 show side scale. That would be dope, Gons. That would be hella cool. Just a few minutes, Dan. I saw that you popped on this and said hello before it went live. B Shady's got the Clydesdale, the Victorinox purple floral Warncliffe slip. Oh, and with a slip, the Victorinox Warncliffe slip joint. Ooh. Tucson TS150 and Black G10 and M390, and a Yako Purple Waves Hank. Yay. B Shady's all about them Tucson them TS150s. After seeing the ones he's got, I definitely think I'm gonna get one for me eventually. Got a Kershaw Bel Air and a TRM Atom. Oh, I grabbed the Neutron. Atom. There we go. There's the Atom. The next video, the next TRM video will be on the Atom. Look at those awesome emojis. Yeah, this. And then I'm just saving the shadow for last. I had a killer first for the channel this week. On Wednesday, I dropped a video on the Rocktol Gen R. And not only was it my first of the video, was it my first long form video to go over 5K views. It went over 10K. And last I checked, was it getting close to 13,000 views. First time I've had a video blow up like that. Brandon Godey, what's up, member Kripple Krew Inc.? Such a great knife. I couldn't believe it was on sale for $60. Used to be able to get S90V as well as the M390. Nah, just M390. Still great steel. Thank you, Gons. It was very, very cool to watch happen. Joe Isabella, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? This is definitely one of my favorite locks. I still prefer the Shark lock, but this is such an awesome knife and lock. The Rocktol Gen R. The VG10 blade. Once it did blow up, it's awesome. It brought the Leatherman fanboys out the woodworks with the butthurt feels, just because, my thumbnail called it the Leatherman Arc Killer. And of course, in my video, I stated that I didn't state that it was better than the Arc, but I stated that at $45 versus $240, it's a better purchase. Chilling in the shop, lurking, yay. Bought two. You bought TKE's 8015. Nice. Current production knife wants 8015. Yeah, it's I do want to get the NS35VN version eventually. And I'm pretty sure that this is going to get replaced with original goat scales, even though this FRN feels different from any other FRN I've ever felt. It's closer to a G10 feel than any FRN I've ever felt. I don't mind these scales in the least, but I love the knife, and so I'm thinking of upgrading the scales eventually. But I definitely want to get the this is the the light, the OS 10A version. I want to get the full version as well at some point. I like it that much. Well, then, Carrie, what it do, homeboy? Then that was the big gist about it and the Arc. It wasn't that the Arc was a bad tool. It was that the Arc is overpriced. Yeah, I got to get the S35 version after feeling this and how much I like it. It's just too much fun. I've got the camera at a weird angle today, and so it's a little harder to manipulate under the camera, but still such a great knife. Brandon Godey, current production wants of the 8015, regular size Manix 2, and a slip joint of some sort. Maybe the Barlow Swiss Tech put out. That Swiss Tech Barlow looks a lot better than I was expecting. Supervising women making cookies and doing QC on them when they ain't looking. Hey, somebody needs to do it. That's a tough job. Somebody's got to do it. Rody. Yeah, the neck cam. What's up, member Kripple Krew Inc.? How you doing? Mad Yako has a killer deal on Hank. Just got the 60s feedback blue and Hawaii. Check out his Etsy store. Absolutely check out Mad Yako's Etsy store. I've got 3 of his Hanks and love every one of them. Yes, Weldon Carey, congrats. Weldon Carey entering the monetization program. Congratulations, my friend. That is awesome. Speaking of, I want to look and see if I can give away any Kripple Krew memberships yet. I should get some free ones every month to give away. So I need to find that. See if I can find that right quick. That's so dope, Weldon Carey. No, that button inserts ads. Engage with my audience. No. Okay, does anybody know where I give away my monthly memberships I'm allowed to give away? Like, I know I can do it. I'm supposed to get a few of them. I'm in the control room for this live, and maybe that's not where I do it. Let me go back to YouTube Studio and see if I can do it from here. Memberships. I'm looking. Looking. I don't see it under my membership page. Huh. I have a Vosteed Chaos. Damn, that's a big giveaway, homie. Oh, second month. Okay. Maybe that's why I don't see the button for it yet. Dark Water tried. Okay. That makes sense. I missed which TKL you want. I'm scrolling back up. That's 5. I didn't I'm scrolling through the chat real quick because I missed which TCal. Yep, I still don't see it. Which TCal did you win, homie? I forgot to check their stream this morning. Oh, okay. Don't think he said. Gotcha. It was one of the surprise giveaways. Those are dope. I don't know if you guys saw the video on the flex tools, but I really like this companion and the ability to pick the 5 tools that you're going to rock every day, plus carry a full-size driver. Haven't decided yet. Gotcha. Gonna get a blim. Oh, you got a piranha coming. Damn. This D2 blade on the companion, and you can get replacements for this blade for like $6 or something like that. It's done very well. One of the best multi-tool blades I've seen. The pliers are cool. Being able to swap everything out and carry just what you want. But the little companion tool is dope. If you set both of these up, though, exactly how you wanted them, you could get by on that minimal carry right there. Mud, what it do, homie? Good to see you. Yeah, Ginger Fisher, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Tip down. Tip down is the devil's anus of carry. Tip up is the god's ambrosia of carry. The nectar of the gods is tip up. If ambrosia is to tip up, then tip down is to Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew. Carrying the Kubi Silo, Vosteed Mink XL, a Vosteed pouch with a few coins, and an O-Light. Yay, yay. That's why Walden Carey doesn't like fixies. He can't carry them tip up or tip down. Speaking of fixies, yes, the under the bridge undertow was in the right front pocket. I love this knife. That's how I typically carry fixies, Dan. Carry them horizontally, appendix, so that the handle is right in front of my belt buckle. B&A, brand new American, new member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up and welcome. We'll give you your American salute with the TRM you sent in. And wow, and gifting 5 memberships. Brand new American, thank you. Let me see. I popped out of the control room to see who got them and get back up to that real quick. Got to see who got these. All right. Bringing it up. All right, we got Marco. Finally, Marco was finally gifted a membership. Finally. Got Tira Oso, one of my new our subscribers. Kevin Santer, Stephen Johnson, and Henry G. All new members of Kripple Krew Inc. Oh, I forgot to do this. Got to click that. Yeah, Chris, I'll give you his address. And I'll just have you send it there because I'll be there Christmas Eve. Marco finally got a membership. Here's another salute just for Marco. And I don't think he's actually here today. This might be one of the only ones he's missed. He's always the first well, not always, but he's always one of the first 3 people in the chat. Yes, I can't wait. On Christmas at my boy's house, I know that I will be opening a Luft Concepts Avant. Look at them. Beautiful emojis dropped for the new members, welcoming them to Kripple Krew Inc. Yeah, these 3 TRMs that I've been carrying and reviewing were sent in by Brand New American. And these are some very, very high quality knives. And to think that no, he's always first in. And I don't think he's here. This right here being pretty much the same price as a Spyderco. This is a damn fine deal. You did get the Coas? Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, I love the Coas. It's such a good knife. Yeah, that Luft Concepts Avant. I don't remember what channel I saw it on when I first started getting into the knife and EDC YouTube. But it was one of the early videos that I saw. And one of my first grails. You got the Orion Aries yesterday. Yeah, that's a great deal for that. And a really good lock. Yeah, Hogue as well. ABW is one I really want to check out. I want a Model 1 Warney in Ultim. Big surprise. And I want that ABW slip joint. That is by far the top slip joint on my wish list. The ABW button locks are gorgeous. I really love their Warncliffe blade on that Model 1 though. Yeah, that ABW Slippy is Marco! What's up? Member of Kripple Krew Inc. Hell yeah, Marco. Yeah, they're gonna sell out fast anytime they drop. And I don't see them on the secondary often. Yeah, he got a great deal on an Atom with a bunch of scales. War Room EDC was able to pick one up on Blade Binge. Yeah, these are such crazy good slicers. I mean, I can make thin curls of confetti if I want. They're just such crazy slicers, but very strong. So far, they seem to be very, very strong. I mean, you got full titanium liners and standoffs. They make their own standoffs and thumb studs. Their titanium liners are made in-house. And even though you're looking at 90 thousandths blade stock, this is a knife that you could put to some tougher cutting. Why is that, John? Why is that, Guns? And you know what? They're still, both of them, very, very sharp and slicey. This blade geometry, that thin blade stock and that thin blade geometry are just awesome. Gotcha. That's funny. That's why I want the 229 more, is because the bigger size. Yeah, this shadow is almost scary slicey. With its even taller flat grind. Even though it is a little no, same blade stock. Yeah, it's crazy wicked sharp. Wicked sharp. Yeah, I want to get a Chavez Rinmar 229 and a blue label. I think it'd be cool to have them together. It's such a good knife, though. I really like the fact that it's a little wider than the other two. It fits me much better. And looking at the lineup now, I do have a Bulldog on the way via the pass around to check out, but I wish they'd bring back the Shadow because they have this blade's shape covered very well. And I mean, keep the Bulldog. People like it. But this blade shape, I'm all about it. Dark Water, member Kripple Krew. Wow, that's a damn good price, especially for VG10. That's worth getting it just to see. Dark Water, I will say congrats. Navy did win yesterday for the first time in forever. They beat the Army. We'll give Navy their one props. So the only time I'm going to say it to you, congrats. But next year, go Army, beat Navy. Aries EDC, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Those glow thorns look amazing, homie. Those glow thorns came out really dope. Only because the good players were deployed. Said Rolf. Love it. Love it. Y'all see the reception 47 got at the game? And that dope entourage that was with him? Old fart with sharp things, what's up? How you doing today? Yeah, it's because the army was stuck in Iraq and Afghanistan during that time. You know, we got the boys back and they started winning. Angelo. How are you, homie? Kevin Smith and Knives, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on, Mike? Always all love. Of course. Well, except for the Air Force. Nobody loves the Air Force. With their tennis shoes and ball caps. That was high speed. There's, to me, not much that looks more ridiculous than grown men walking around in BDU style clothing with tennis shoes and ball caps. Space Force represent. Like, it's one thing if you want a profile or something because you jacked up your foot. But when a whole base of guys are walking around like looking like that, it looks pretty ridiculous. You know, one thing that I regret about yeah, like bags of ass, exactly. Dan Stan, that's because I only go by DBD on here, homie. I keep my channel anonymous. That's why I don't show my face. Um, so, and my first name is rather unique, so I don't give it out, homie. Dane Gavrowski, what's up, my man? Member Kripple Krew Inc. How you doing? Mud, new member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up and welcome. Drop some Kripple Krew emojis and welcome him. Thank you, homie. Mrs. Deadly, what's going on, gorgeous? Welcome to Kripple Krew Inc. Mud. He had disabled his unique first name. Look at those dope emojis welcoming Mud to the crew. Mud was over here taking care of my doggers yesterday while we were at the Deadly Daughters event. He's one of the few people that can walk into my house at any time. I can help you with that, Darkwater. I don't mind helping you get that. That was That was one of the first things I was able to figure out. So I heard that you also looked at how you can give away memberships, and you got to wait until your second month. KCP, what's going on? Good morning. Okay. Okay, that makes sense as to why I couldn't find that today then. Yeah, whenever we're out of town, Mud's always over here letting my dogs out multiple times a day, and he kicks it with them because like he is one of their favorite people, so he has to stay and visit with them, smoke with them. My husky always wants him to smoke with him. Casey Payton, Wyoming. Yay, yay, hell yeah, Mud. Exactly, BNA. Exactly. My husky needs somebody to smoke with him. My dogs are definite stoner dogs. My husky, he likes to. He's an older guy, and he has to have his roaches every day so that he feels better, and he loves it. And my little pitty, she's not. She acts all prissy, but she don't mind dab smoke. Yeah, huskies typically look cracked out. Mine now just looks stoned. He's just happy and stoned and big, but he feels so much better. Like because he has DGD in his spine. He's he's 150 pounds and 7 feet tall on his hind legs. So he at 8 years old, his spine has had a rough time. So he likes to have his THC and CBD. My last pity got like that when he was an older guy. My little pity now she just likes to be in the garage with me when I'm smoking because I only smoke in the garage. I don't smoke in the house, and she loves to be out there with me. She doesn't mind dab smoke, but she's not a fan of herb smoke at all. And she always gets interested when he eats a roach. But if you were to try to give her one, she'll give you the dirtiest look. Dabs for your chow chow. Yay, yay. Yeah, he'll ask for it when he's really hurting. He'll tell me and he'll ask for it. Wes Gibson, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? My husky heard me talking about him, so now he's up bugging mommy. Puppy likes to chill and smoke. Kitty, not so much. When I was in high school, I had a cat that you could actually fill the bong with smoke, and she would put her little face in there and inhale some. She would do it herself. Like you didn't have to blow smoke at her. You could fill up a hit for her and just hold it out, and she would put her face like her whole snout would go in that thing. And then she would want to eat Cheetos and ice cream and Doritos and beef jerky at drill. Well, hey, I appreciate you popping in, Dark Water. Have a great day, homie. Yeah, she would get that kitty would love to get ripped. Then it's like, I was playing the Sega Genesis, she'd be up there trying to bat stuff, and that was a fun cat. That was before they really started to bother me too. It was a lot less itchy back then, but myself and Mrs. Deadleaf's is very allergic to kitties. So yeah, we do doggies. Oh yeah, he was hype when we got home. He had the stoner eyes going. He was need to add that wheelchair to your emoji. Yay, yay. That wheelchair looks great, don't it? Sunday fun day. Yeah, litter boxes disgust me. Like that cat was trained to go outside when I was in high school because I don't like litter boxes. And I won't. I won't have them in the house. So I just yeah, we're a dog only family and it works. And that's all I need until we move south and get a little bit of property, and then we're thinking about maybe getting a couple of sheep so that the granddaughter, yeah, cat, this is like chemical warfare, so that the granddaughter has sheep to visit. Plus, then I could do regular cripple critter videos. Yeah, Mud's dog Bear, he's got two labs, and they have to fight to lay under me. Perplex mind, what's going on? And when I go over to visit, he will bark at me. He'll sit and wait and ask me to take a dab with him. And thanks for popping in, Mrs. Deadly. And I have to take a dab with Bear and blow the smoke at him. And he will sit there and bark, I love you. I love you over and over again while he inhales the smoke. And I have to tell him that I love him when I give him his dab. It's so funny. He will not give us peace if I visit Mud until I've taken a dab with him. Got to work in 2 hours. Be shady out there trying to help people make them dreams come true. Until the trap takes us. What's going on? Yeah, that kitties can be great stoner buddies too, for sure. That cat in high school, she was one of the coolest stoner buddies I've ever had. But yeah, Mud, the when we got home last night, the initial nap phase had worn off Saint, so he was feeling good. He had so much energy. His back wasn't hurting. Yeah. Dream Makers Inc. Yeah, it's kind of like other people's kids. You can like play with them, and you don't really pet other people's kids, but you can pet other people's cats, and just like other people's babies, you don't have to clean up the shit. Has to remind me I dabbed already. Okay, that's. I'm not laughing at the Alzheimer's, but that's funny. My son has a few really cool kitties. that they are fun to visit. Like, well, I'll be seeing them this Christmas. They are fun to visit, but I just can't do it. Yeah, just not dealing with owning one. And our current dogs would not mix well at all. Our current dogs, they like they like being the yard defenders. And my husky has gotten at least half a dozen squirrels, a couple possums, um, and Dragoon. They do not like kitties going through their yard. And so now they've gotten to the point where they think that they're all ops. They're mortal enemies. Huskies still have so much hunter in them that yeah, they don't mix with little critters, including tiny dogs. Yeah, that's the kind of dogs that my husky doesn't mix with, Clint. He doesn't respect them as dogs at all. He doesn't, you can tell. He looks at them completely different. Like he looks at them exactly like squirrels. He gets the same hunter eye focus if he sees a tiny dog as he does when he sees a squirrel or a possum. Yeah, well, Dan, to my dogs, they are all ops, for sure. We my wife's nephew and his wife were visiting us. They were driving truck, and they were stopping at a truck stop about 40 minutes from us, and asked if they could stay the night at our place. And when we went to pick them up at their truck, they had this less than 3 pound teacup chihuahua. And I told them, don't bring that to my house. Don't bring that to my house. If you bring that to my house, it's going to die. Do not bring that little teacup to my house. They're like, no, it'll be fine. We'll watch it. I'm like, no, that's not going to work. If you bring this thing to my house, it's going to die. We're in the car going to the house for 40 minutes. This little thing is standing on my lap. It was riding with me, and it would stand up on my lap to get attention. And when it stood up on its hind legs, it was about as short as this knife. And I was like, this thing will die. It will die if you bring it to my house. My dog will not recognize this as a dog. And they brought it to the house, and immediately my dog's eyes went wide hunter mode. He was purely focused on it, and like his entire posture changed. I'm like, dude, that's a squirrel right now to my dog. If you set that dog down, it will die. That's a squirrel to my dog. And they're like, no, he'll be fine. I'm like, no, look at his face. He will not be fine. Welcome back, Nick Ranger. And we were going to eat. And they're like, we're going to put him down. I'm like, no, put him in we had a kennel at the time because we hadn't had our Pitty for too long. And we still had a kennel for her. And I'm like, put it in the kennel while we eat. You can't let it loose. And so they put it in the kennel, and the whole time my dog laid down and just focused on it. Like I could tell the husky wanted to kill it. It had seen it run across the couch like a squirrel runs across the fence, and it just wanted to kill that thing. So my dogs were outside, and they said that they were going to take the little guy out of the kennel. I said, okay. I'm going out in the garage to smoke. and his wife came out in the garage to smoke with me. And I heard a scream and no, Saint, no. And she looked at me and she's like, is it okay? I was like, well, my dog is. Yeah, I stayed out and finished smoking while she ran in because I knew what I was going to find when I came in. And they had let the dog in. And then he still decided to put the little dog on the floor. And it moved towards my daughter and barked. And that was it. In like 2 steps, my big dog had it, grabbed it once, shook it, and dropped it. And it was already dead. What's up on me? They tried to get mad. And I'm like, dude, I feel for you. Losing a dog sucks. That's rough. I did tell you it would happen. Like, I tried everything I could to prevent this. But it was squirrel size. It was smaller than some of the squirrels he'd killed, and definitely smaller than the possums. And to him, he never recognized it as a dog. I can tell, like, you can see what he looks like when he sees another dog. He didn't see that thing as a dog. And then when it made noise at my daughter, it was over. That's awesome, BNA. Yeah, my he's a good dog. He's a sweet dog. Whoop. He just does not respect tiny dogs as dogs. They're just like little prey to him. Chows. Chows can be really fun. Boxers are pretty cool. My favorite is Pitties. I'm a huge bully breed fan. I've had American pit bulls. I do want a bull terrier, and actually, even though I'm a big dog guy, I would love to get a miniature bull terrier with that shark head and let him ride on my tank when I ride my motorcycle. Roddies are great. Whatnot is a live auction site where people can sell and buy anything. It's live shopping. Don't move to Vegas if Whatnot got you hooked. American Bull Molasses. German short hair, so they're cool. Yeah, I grew up with friends that had Rotties, and I've always loved Rotties. They're one of my favorite, one of the coolest looking dogs for sure, and such big teddy bears. Yeah, yeah, they don't recognize them. Some dogs still have a lot of that hunter in them, and Chow is one of them. I mean, all dogs have some, but some dogs have more of that wolf prey instinct. Phil picked up a TRM Atom in a trade, got titanium and red G10 scales. That's a nice pickup. This one here belongs to Brand New American, as do these 2 other TRMs on the table. He sent them into the channel for review. And TRM makes some very, very high quality knives. Gonna get a big dog, little dog combo. Yeah. Yeah, live shopping, KCP, like QVC, but anybody can do it. Anybody can sell anything. Tie scales for your atom. Yeah, they make that dragon scale or that lizard scale look on their tie is amazing. Yeah, for my little dog, to me, my you can come here, Wiggles. To me, my pit bull is a little dog because she's an American pit bull terrier, but she's a runt. She's only like 50 pounds. And yeah, chows are definitely one person dogs. Yeah, it is an awesome idea, Phil. Yeah, Wiggles is, she's my little sweetheart. But Wiggles to me is a small dog at 50 pounds. But a miniature bull terrier that I could throw up on the tank of my Harley would be pretty dope. Yes. Casey Pate, this is an under the bridge tool and scale custom build. His 20th build. He called this one the Undertow. And this was his 2K giveaway. Blue nose is around 75 pounds. Yeah, the blue nose are so gorgeous. That's my favorite looking pit. This has crew wear at 64 HRC, ground down to 100 thousandths, with a flat grind coming down to 12 thousandths behind the edge at 17 degrees. Yeah, the micro bullies are really cool looking. Yeah, the under the bridge mark is great. And then it's emerald abalone micarta, which is this awesome green shimmer over brown burlap micarta. As soon as you turn it away from the side, you can see the brown burlap fiber. But then when you look at the sides, you can see the shimmer. And then orange metallic carbon fiber here and as the liners. And then ram's horn on the back end. Brian Kerr, member Kripple Krew Inc., what's going on? Yeah, I feel like his hands have to be about the same size as mine because this feels made for me. It's a full 4-finger grip and it fills my hand perfectly. That crew wear is just beautiful with that hand satin finish. Lurking and washing dishes, yay, yay, yay. And then it came with, get it out of my pocket right quick, an AG Leatherworks custom sheath, AG Leather and Tool, with an ulti clip. So this rides right in my right front pocket with only about that much of it sticking out. It carries beautifully in my pocket and leaves just enough to make it easy to grab. Oh, I saw your question there. There we go. I was wondering what you see. Yeah, War Room's going to have some very sick knives to show. He's going to have some fire ass videos coming. I love the grain of the burlap micarta and the cross grain of the carbon fiber running along both sides of the spine. Such a beautiful knife. Very possessive over you. It just didn't work. Yeah. Neapolitan Mastiff. He just snagged a blue label. That's he has brought in so much fire lately, including an Avant Concept or an Avant Concepts Luft or Luft Concepts Avant. Damn it, that he was kind enough to snag for Christmas for me. Yeah, I prefer liner locks to frame locks, so I'm very interested in a blue label. I think the pit bull needs to go outside real quick. I'll be right back. Are you trying to go outside with us? You gotta go potty? I'm back. She didn't want out. She wanted tucked in her bed. Sounds good, Gons. Hell yeah. Now to make some cranberry old fashioned mix. There you go. I'll check out Chris Morris's last upper. Not now. Come on. Oh, what a little cutie. $10V or $4V sheepdog. That would be dope. Much appreciated, my friend. Chris, always appreciated. Here is, I'm going to share his bully because she's just too cute. Why doesn't it want me to share that? There we go. Look at that bully. What a cute guy. I love bullies. That's why I uploaded a video yesterday. I uploaded the TRM Adam video because we weren't doing a live. I figured I had to throw something up. And then all day I was just watching in amazement as this video got more and more views. It just blew my mind the way that blew up. Let's see what it's at. Oops. Analytics. What is it at? 12,800 views. By far my highest watched video ever. And if you want to have some fun later, read through the comments. I appreciate that, Mick. Read through the comments of the butthurt Leatherman fanboys. Like guys that have never tried the tool trying to talk trash about it. It was hilarious. Who's sharpening it, Weld? Ron Dobbins, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Chiefs up 14-0. That's awesome, Dragoon. I'm glad you found the EDC community. And Boston Blade Works. Yeah, that thing's going to be screaming sharp. Custom bubblegum cake. That's dope. Cowboys up 10-0. That's good husbanding right there, Mick. My favorite thing about this community, Dragoon, is how welcoming it is and how it's a community where you can pop in and you can ask questions without people making you feel like an ass for it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Glad to hear it, my man. Been together since you were 15. Congratulations, Mick. That's awesome. It doesn't happen very often. Malcolm Holt, what's up? Welcome, homie. Glad to have you here. Thank you, Mud. Yeah, this is a community where you can learn because people are willing to help. So many communities, different types of groups. If you were to jump in fresh and try to ask questions, they'd make you feel like an idiot for it instead of trying to help. That's good, Dragoon. That's good. Take it easy, Jason. Have a good one, homie. I wheel in. Appreciate you being here, Jason. You know, another one that that found the community just through a vertical live was Brown Sugar. She popped on when Weld and I did a vertical live together. She'd never seen knife content before. She didn't own a knife yet. And now she watches everybody's content. She's on every live stream. And she's a great part of our community. And it's just dope that new people can come in and be made to feel welcome. Ron Dobbins carrying the Sweeney with Mars Valley carbon fiber, Kaiser Veritas titanium scales, and a titanium pry bar key set. Nice. Yeah, Weld has introduced a lot of new folks to the Barbie Chambers. She's everywhere for sure. Weld has introduced a lot of stackers to the EDC community through his live streams. He's brought a lot of people from the silver and gold community. Hell yeah, Malcolm Holt. Congrats to you as well. I'm 43 in March. Mrs. Deadly and I will have been married for 24 years. Yeah, and I definitely would not have got through the last few years of permanent disability and the surgeries and all of that stuff without her. Not allowed to watch his channel, spend too much money, according to the wife. 16 years. Hell yeah. Mick's married for 23. Very cool. Yeah, we're 23 right now, 24 in March. And I still got to get her a Devo Tall Boy for our 24th anniversary. Her one and only Grail knife. Clint Crosby says 34 years together. Very cool. Been a part of it for 3 years now. Hell yeah. That's awesome, Malcolm. "36 years for Wes Gibson." Good morning, Wes. Maybe Kripple Krew Inc. Or, oh yeah, it's still morning here. I appreciate that, Ron. Really, it's more about what this community does for me. This community means a lot to me. What's up, Katina? You were gifted a membership this morning from Brand New American. So, welcome to Kripple Krew Inc. Mick just found it this past summer. Yeah, about 4 years ago now, I started watching 704 Tactical. And I found several Pew channels that I watched. And then about a year and a half after I started watching him, he created 704 Gear. And after I started following 704 Gear, I had other channels like Stasa, Knife Beater, and Knives, and Wayne Sharp World show up in my feed. And that's how I got hooked on the EDC community. Yeah, 704 Tactical, man. That guy can cost you a lot of money. And the funniest thing is, it's never big purchases. It's a lot of money, but it'll just, $40 here, $85 there. Most of my knives are budget. I have a few American-made knives like Spyderco and Hogue. And then a couple that I would say, aren't budget because they're in that 100 to 200 range, like the Penguin here. But most of what I have is budget knives. Well, that doesn't sound like fun. Yeah, G-Ball was one of the first half dozen channels I followed, and he's truly the one that got me hooked on EDC community. His videos, I just vibed with more than anybody else's. Look at them dope emojis. Yes, it's not budget anymore. But G-Ball really got me into it. And then G-Ball is the first one whose lives I started watching and chatting with the community under my personal account. And I did that for about 2 years. And he was the first channel I ever became a member to. I've been a member of G-Ball's channel for a year and a half or so, over a year. But now it'll say 5 months because it's on my EDC with DBD account now. So it's only been 5 months on this account. But I've always been a member of G-Ball's. And that's where I really started talking to and got to meet a lot of the folks here. And after that is when I decided to do my channel. Yeah, I hear you. We got to make that money, Malcolm. Yeah, college should be the focus right now, Weld. Packrab, what's going on, man? And G-Bell's also the first giveaway I ever won. This Artisan Ahab right here. Yeah, it's just code DBD for mine, if you want it. The FerraMonster, I have all 3 of them right here. Got to get them out of the Grail box. There we go. The Glideman is still my favorite of the 3. Yeah, Lefty EDC was also one of the first early ones. 8 years ago. That's a while, Gons. And 4 years ago on your first live. Dwayne Letterman, what's going on? Yeah, this is one of the most comfortable knives I have. The FerraMonster Glideman. I have the Aurora Rays as well as the Urban Grip. And even though the Glideman is the least expensive, it's still my favorite. Yeah, I think they've got an extra sale going on right now, dropping this down to below $200 again with code DBD. That's a stupid price for this. Jay Korsgaden, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Yes, Shabazz, he's funny. He is. Have a good one, Rolf. Thanks for being in here, homie. Yeah, I love this bronze and black color combo on the Glideman. It looks so wicked. I had the original, or I had the plain tie and satin version first. And that one, the one in the middle is the Aurora Rays. This one is flipper only, but very easy to reverse flick. Very easy to reverse flick. Raccoon Tactical, member of Kripple Krew Inc. This one is in the middle of their price range. With the extra sale with code DBD right now, it should drop it down around $220 something. Take it easy, Mud. I'll talk to you tomorrow, homie. This is one of my favorite flipper only knives. I will say that. The flipper action is amazing. And the no, it's all titanium back spacer, titanium hardware, titanium pocket clip, M390, and I really like their blackout blades. I did have a warranty issue with my first Glideman, and they took care of it so fast. They told me to pick another one. They told me where to send my other one to return it. And before I gave them tracking that my other one was on the way, I got tracking that this was on the way to me. And this time I picked the bronze and black so that it would go with the rest of my FerraMonsters better. Right now, they're on sale for like right around $220. That's awesome, Ron Dobbins. That's a good present. Satu Dave does great regrinds. There's several people like Gersh, but Satu Dave is one of them. It does a lot. This is right around $220 with the current sale. If you use code DBD, this one's on just under. Or this one is right about $250. This one's right about $220, and this one's under $200 right now with code DBD. Satu Dave really is an artist. I have a couple of knives that I plan on sending to him for regrinds. Fell out of your backpack at work and it's gone? Oh, that sucks, Gons. It's such a good knife. One of my favorite blades. Just pure blade shape of any that I have. Yeah, these FerraMonster, even though they didn't start producing their own knives until 2022, they've been making knives for other folks as an OEM for over 25 years. And you can feel it in their knives, the quality, and all the little touches that we look for as reviewers to nitpick that they got right on these. Yeah, the reverse flick on this one is so money. People say that you can reverse flick it off of the satin blade too. I haven't felt that, but I know the coated blade is very easy to reverse flick off of. And the Glideman is one of the most satisfying reverse flicks, period. The slip joint sheepdog, that's one that looks really cool to me. What's up, LL? How are you? I appreciate that. Stab that like button, y'all, if you haven't. Hope you're having a great weekend, LL. Yeah, FerraMonster makes some beautiful knives. They are going to have a budget line out in the near future that I am very excited to see. Really want to see what they do with budget knives. That's a damn good price for it, for the work that he does. Because it's not just a regrind on the blade, it's also a whole new edge he's got to do. Well, if we were talking about singular grail, my number one top grail in folders, Ron Dobbins, is an AD20. I want an American-made Demco. Yeah, this thing is definitely most likely going to go to him for a regrind at some point. But my number one grail fixie is an Aries EDC Spike. So an AD20 or an Aries Spike would be my top grails. How about you? Take it easy, Jay. Thanks for popping in, homie. Oh man, I really do dig this AD15 Lite. $60. I got it on sale on Amazon, and it is well worth it. I mean, one of the strongest knives by far in my collection. By far, it is the strongest knife in my collection. Never had a play date. Your Olive Knife Harbor. Yeah, that is such a real nice knife you got. The fixie on the table, Malcolm Holt. Yeah, glow thorns from Aries dropped today. He's got 6 thorns with glow scales. 2 different steels. I believe Nitro V and ADCRV2, if I remember right. This, Malcolm Holt, is the Under the Bridge tool and scale custom build number 20 that he called the Undertow. This was the prize for his 2,000 Instagram follower giveaway. Later, Wes. Merry Christmas. Thanks for popping in. SBK Lamia. Yes. That's definitely one. Doing up some glow scales on a Skinner today. Nice. Have you made any of the railroad spike knives lately? Or are you working on different knife projects with different steels? Oh, the stainless is ABL. Okay. But yeah, I won this. I just got it a little over a week ago, and it hasn't left my right front pocket since. Just trying to get the start products you have completed. Yeah. Yeah, that pesky thing called work and life keep getting in the way, eh, Brian? This also, once I tried this ulti clip, I had some credit at Blade HQ and used it to snag 2 ulti clips for myself to throw on a couple of my other fixies. I'm gonna put an ulti. I'm gonna put the 2x2 on my Dust Devil. And carry it with an ulti clip instead. But yeah, it is. The sheath is by AG Leather and Tool. And then Under the Bridge Tool and Scale did the knife. Crewware at 64 HRC. I just got ulti. This is my first ulti clip. Aries. Oh, you're not I thought you were a Let's make you a mod, Aries, so you can drop the link to your store for the thorns. There we go. And with you, this is my first experience with UltiClip. I'll let you know how it goes. And then those two that I bought, I'm going to be trying out. So I'll let you know if they rust on me. And you asked about the TRM. There's an atom here, a neutron here, and this is the shadow. I don't know which one you're asking about. The shadow has the river lock, and then the atom and neutron are both liner locks. Going up tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am going to pin that link. I didn't mean to click the link. I meant to pin the link. There we go. Aries store is pinned. There is 6 glowthorns going up for sale. Yeah. I just dropped a video yesterday on the neutron. The atom will get the next video, and then the shadow will be the last of the TRM videos. This batch of thorns is all glow. And they do glow. Oh, I don't have an Aries yet. I need an Aries, but I don't have one yet. My top choice would be the shadow. I love the blade shape of it, and it's just a little more ergonomic for my hands, but it's very close with the neutron. The neutron I like so much more than I expected to, because you guys know thin handles normally bother me. But this one, the swell and the curve on the back here and the swell here just fit my hand very, very comfortably. No, it's okay, Mick. Under the Bridge Customs, or Under the Bridge Tool and Scale. I won it from his 2K giveaway. But my grail is an Aries spike. Yes, it really is. And the geometry on their blades is just fantastic, because you start with 90 thousandths blade stock, and then you have very high flat grinds. And we're talking about knives that just want to move through material. The neutron, to me, is just more comfortable in my hand than the atom, for me. And that's because of where the swells fit me. The atom, because it's just as narrow, but the swell is back here, it's okay for me to hold back here, but up here, as if my hands are acting up, gets a little crampy, just because of the way my hands are. But the neutron does not It's just perfect. What's going on, Burn Relic? How you doing today? Yeah, this Rocktol Gen R video has really blown up, and it's really brought the butthurt Leatherman fanboys out of the woodwork. It's been hilarious. It's like, if there's any tool that is decent, it's an existential threat to the Leatherman or something that they must fight. Brown sugar, what's going on, sis? You grabbing the blue ABL? Nice, Chris. That blue glow, all of them glow so nice. The spring tension, it feels loose when you're pulling it back, like not in a bad way. It's a softer spring when you pull it back, but it works. It is a lighter spring on the detent feeling. It feels like it, but it works. Like you don't fail it. So I've had crossbar locks with lighter springs like this that I didn't like the action on. But even though these springs feel light, the action is great. Like fantastic action. So if you're used to stiffer springs, it's going to feel a little soft to you, but not in a way that the action is affected at all, if that makes any sense. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a great knife, and I'm really appreciative to Brand New American for letting me check them out. I do think that they shouldn't have discontinued this. You know, they moved to the Bulldog with the same lock, which is the same blade shape as the Neutron and the Atom. And I get why, because it really fits their lineup really well. But I like that this was so much different from the Atom and the Neutron. I haven't tried the Nerd. The Holy Nerd looks really cool. It looks like a sick fifth pocket knife. But I have not tried a Nerd yet. And the Shadow, the Shadow is even slicier than the other ones because of how tall that grind is. Oh. It's just like silk going through it. Just excellent, excellent blade geometry on that 20 CV. The pokey point. Yeah, the Holy Nerd looks like a perfect fifth pocket knife. I carry drop points, of course, but I am more of a Warncliffe and a Sheep's Foot fan. Those are my two favorite. They are flat grinds, but they're flat grinds on 90 thousandths blade stock. So they are, nice slicey beasts with perfect sharpening choils. And I mean, everything here is made in the United States. They don't make their own screws and pivot, but they're made by a U.S. supplier to TRM specifications. And then everything else here is made by TRM. The titanium backspacers, they make those. They make the titanium thumb studs. They make the titanium liners. Yeah, I'm a big sheep's foot guy. Sheep's foot Mornies. They just do something for me. This with the carbon fiber scales is more expensive, of course, than the G10. But even with the carbon fiber scales, they're sold out right now. But they sell this for $234 with the carbon fiber, American made, 20 CV, insanely tight tolerances, like very tight tolerances, and great action for Spyderco pricing. Like, that's definitely worth it to me. This is the kind of work that, you know, most American made knife makers, smaller batch like these guys, charge for $500 for. Yes. Sheepfoot Crew in the house. Later, Aries. Thanks for popping in, homie. That's one of the reasons I fell in love with this one so much. I just love that sheep's foot. And then the ergos being perfect. Yeah, all replacement parts are accessible on their site. Like, you can get screws, you can get scales, you can buy half a dozen set of scales on a knife that you're going to keep for life, and then swap the scales out with just 2 screws on each side. Well, 3 on the pocket clip side, but you don't have to take the pivot off. You just swap out the scales, have your new look for the day, and keep going. You know, you might be paying $60 for a set of scales from them, but again, it's a set of scales that you're going to throw on a knife that you can keep for life. So it's nice to have multiple looks for it. I believe so, Ron. I believe so. Yeah, the one that the War Room picked up, I think he has 5 sets of scales total for it. It might be 4, but I think he has 5 sets of scales for it. He got a great deal on his Atom, and so he can swap out his Atom scales to match whatever his carry is for the day without taking the knife apart. And then everything that they do is extremely strong. Got the dark matter, bought a set of toxic scales. Yeah, and the toxic scales from Cabiso are a great price. Okay, well, I bet you if you were to reach out to TRM Pack Rat, I bet you even if they don't have the springs listed on their site, I'm sure you could get a set of replacement springs from them. Like, they want people to be able to repair their own knives if they do something to it. Yeah, 29 for the toxic scales is a good deal. It's such a cool color combo. I have it on my drop bear, but I love that yellow, green, and black combo. I still, even though I have my ultimate penguin, I do still plan on eventually getting one of the Caviso LMAX penguins. It was pretty high on my list until I got this one. And then it wasn't quite as important to me to get another penguin once I had an S90V hollow ground penguin. This was my first S90V in the collection. I still want to check out LMAX and Van X. And I'd like to check out, I have checked out 3V. I'd like to check out 4V, 10V, and 15V just because. And then the Rex steels. The Rex 76 PM2 just sounds cool, but I already have a nice PM2, and the next PM2 I get will either be a Tonto or a Warney. Wyoming Adventures, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's going on? Yeah, that is a great deal for that LMAX. Yeah, this is my first Preware. Expanding the steel collection. Not because I'm a steel snob, just because I want to check out all the different steels. Yeah, 5 sets. 5 different good looks for that TRM. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that he's loving it. It's such a killer night. Take it easy, Pat Rat. Thanks for popping in, homie. I still like the mini nightshade better than my full-size nightshade. I carry this more. Seriously, almost cut the tip of your finger off. That would have sucked. How are you, Dwayne? But yeah, I carry this one more than my full-size because I can throw this in my 5th pocket and it's just as capable as most of my full-size folders. So I find myself carrying it more than the big guy. Plus, that crossbar is just too fidgety. Just too fidgety. The big guy, the big guy is a nice knife, and I'm really glad that I have both of them in the collection. But the mini is my more carried knife. It is getting a lot of competition from this corgi, though. I love the sheep's foot blade. The button lock is so fidgety. The Ultim, of course, is done fantastically well. Uh-oh. She okay? Yeah, it's such a useful knife, and it's so light that it's easy to carry no matter what you're wearing. But you can whip out a very capable knife. That's a damn good price for the LMAX Penguin with glow, fat matter glow, and a set of toxic fat matter as well. Yeah, the full-size nightshade, it is a great knife, and I like it. It's very, very capable. I just carry the little guy more. Oh yeah, the new screwless corgis with the Vanker lock. That's the size of the corgi pup, isn't it? The smaller corgi. Yeah, the mini is a massively capable knife that is a little fidget beast that weighs nothing. You know, it doesn't have the full length liners like the big Nightshade. And with Ultim, it's so light. The acorn looks good. I like the look of the rose gold blade or copper blade. She got hit with a pipe like metal under spring tension, just one of those things. J1W, what's going on? Yeah, County Comm has the 3 Vosteeds in Ultim. This one you can pick up January 9th, but these 2 are still available. This one's almost sold out. The mini is almost gone. And code EDC with DBD gets you the mini and a Meritac Back to Basics flashlight for less than $90. And I carry my gray Back to Basics flashlight that I got with the mini every day. I got the green one with the full size, but I carry my Back to Basic flashlight every single day. And I got that with the mini, and you can pick it up for less than $90 with code EDC with DBD. Yeah, they're low stock, but highly worth it. A cougar on the bless. If he really likes the shill and cutter blade style, you know, it would be really cool to get him the full size to go with it. Let him have the set. The Fintiso Cobra is also a good one with the shill and cutter style. The flipper sucks balls on it, but the reverse flick is great. Depends on what knife it's from. Rip's Garage Tech makes some of the best custom scales in the game. And if you're looking for Ultim, all of their Ultim is 40% off. Could have got a full tie exhaust. Oh, you're talking about the mini grouper, the Kaiser mini grouper. Yeah, Rip's Garage Tech does amazing scale work. There is a link to them in this live and the bottom in the non-affiliate links. Original Goat also does good scales, but you're waiting a little longer for them. Yeah, the Kaiser mini grouper is the one you're thinking of. Now, this front flipper, the jipping isn't done well enough to be a consistent wave feature. I have knives that weren't intended to be waves that work as such, but this jimping, it works for a front flipper. It's not aggressive enough. for a wave. Shilling blades are just so useful. The Fox Chillin is high on my list. I really do want to check out a Fox Chillin. Yeah, since I have these two, Thomas. What's going on, Thomas Mac? Don't know if I actually said hello to begin with, but I am looking at eventually getting the Vanker Shillin cutter. It's in between these two in size. I would like to get that eventually. Roger that, Ron. And I want to get, when I get the Vosteed Shillin, I'm gonna get the white one with the copper blade to go with my Corvid Fixie. I think that would make a sick carry. The Corvid Fixie and the Vosteed Shillin with the Vanker lock. For Kershaw Iridium scales, that one's going to be a little tougher to find. Etsy might be the best place. Later, Malcolm. Thanks for popping in and hanging out, homie. This makes me want more Corvids. This makes me want to try Corvid folders because this is one of my favorite fixed blades. I ended up, once I got this, it's actually been carried more and used more than my Dust Devil, as much as I like the Dust Devil. This blade, this cleaver is just so wicked useful for EDC. And this actually rides very well in the right front pocket with the setup that it's got. But I plan on throwing the ulti clip on it. It's going to get an ulti clip to carry, but their pocket clip does work for retaining it in your pants pocket as long as you give a little push on the thumb ramp when you take it out. Yes. Yeah, exactly. See, Dragoon, I'm thinking the same thing. The same white and copper carry. Because the acorn gets you your fifth pocket. That's just like I need to pick up a North Mountain Blade Lanny Plus. Because if I do, I'll be able to rock Sanmai SLD Magic folders with a Sanmai SLD Magic fixed blade and a Sanmai SLD Magic slip joint if I get the Lanny Plus. So I asked her how much it would cost me to get a Lanny Plus because I want to carry the slip joint and have a full SLD Magic Sanmai carry. Be able to go fixie folder and slip joint. That would be dope. Yeah, I know they're not going to just send me a Lanny Plus because they only have a few. It's not something they're really trying to push. But I'm definitely I'm willing to buy one just because I want to get that SLD Magic slip joint. And I know how well they do with their SLD Magic. So to have a slip joint to go with the carry would be dope. This carries so nice in my custom sheath from Chris Woden. I like the carry a lot better than in the leather sheath it came with. The Corvette XL looks massive. You have 2 in purple. Nice, nice. Do you have a Sheepdog XL War Room? I'd be curious what the size difference is between a Corvette XL and a Sheepdog XL. Oh. I do like full-size knives. Big knives are fun. But I have grown to also really dig a smaller 5th pocket carry that you can get a full 4-finger grip on. So I like big knives, but this year I did gain quite an appreciation for small knives with choils. Because I like the feeling of something this size being under full control. I can do a lot of work with the small blade if I have control. And these just feel so beautiful in my hand. So, I got word on the thumb stud chops. And they're thinking that the launch for the thumb stud chops will be late spring. Yeah, late spring, we should have the chop 2 with thumb studs. They've got a big focus on the chop 3 and 4 at the moment. I don't know if any of you guys saw their intro video that Jade did introducing herself and the company. That was a cool little video. Yeah, it's in the works. It's been approved. The thumb stud chop. It's already been through engineering. It's already been to the owner of the company and been approved. She said that we're looking about late spring for the rollout. Yeah, I'm a big fan of finger choils on little blades. The Baby Banter was my first. And from there, it went to the Little Native. Still one of the most capable little big knives there is. But I also picked up the Lynch Northwest exclusive Giant Mouse Ace Riv liner lock with some of the most beautiful carbon fiber I've seen. And Magna Cut at 62 to 63 HRC. Yeah, Baby Banter. The Baby Banter was one that really got a lot of people into smaller knives. Another one of my early small knives was the Rich Light Mini Sheepdog, the button lock version with no thumbs up, with no flipper. So even though it's not like a finger choil per se, it's a perfect finger rest. And I love this little guy. I want a Baby Banter fixie. I think the Deadly Daughter is going to get me a Baby Banter fixie for Christmas. Yeah, I want to add the black. My God, the black, black canvas micarta or burlap micarta warney, Baby Banter warney to the collection. It's another highly capable smaller knife, the Shark Cub. A better detent than a 80 20.5, a slicey blade stock, and you still get that half choil, which gives you plenty of space for your finger. Yep, Lil Native. I want a Lil Native warney. Badly. That's my dream Lil Native to go with this 20 CV is I really want a warney Lil Native. Yeah, there you go. Use a sheepdog as your spatula. Yeah, and another nice thing about choils is I just like being ahead of the pivot with my grip when I'm doing real cutting. I like to be in front of that pivot. And even though like something like this doesn't have a full choil, Lefty still left that spot for that choke up to get you that same grip. Oh, I have a very big wish list and I have a grail list. They are separate. Yeah, my newest warning would be the Finch Nightshade. This one definitely makes me so warny. This is another one that gives you a choke up ahead of the pivot. And even though it's flipper only, very easy to reverse flick or thumb flick off of that blade. I got this in a trade from Rolf Robertson. Same way I got the Devo Premium Pony Stout. And this is such a cool Wicked Warney. Nice! You got one of the said Stevie clips. That's dope. My next lynch clip will be for my Mannix. I love Lynch Northwest, as you guys know. So, is there anybody in here whose favorite blade shape is a spay blade or something off like that? I know there's a lot of Warney and Sheepfoot fans in here. I know Chris Warris is a big Tonto guy. Yeah.
We're hoping you could decide.
Hey, folks. Deadly Daughter just got home. Depends on the handle. There you go. And we're all going to go get something to eat. So I appreciate everybody kicking it today. I will be back live on Tuesday at my regular time. And if you want to see something, oh, don't forget Loot starting right now. We got Loot going live. And then tonight, we got, the Cindy. That's one that looks good to me with a spay. But I want spay and micarta, so I'd have to do a blade swap on a Cindy. I'm not a fan of most spays, but the Cindy looks good. Appreciate that, Wyoming. If y'all want to see something funny in between lives today, check out the Butthurt Leatherman fanboy comments on my Rocktol Gin R video. It's quite amusing. I will we'll have a new video going up tomorrow, as well as a members only video. But until then, I hope everybody has a killer rest of the weekend. Oh, I completely forgot to send Chris. I apologize, War Room. This morning my head wasn't in it. I forgot to send you the link. I was Nico. Thanks for being here, homie. I was sitting here watching for you to pop on the whole time and thinking that you didn't pop on because it just. Thank you, Mick Ranger. That is hugely appreciated. And I was thinking that you didn't pop on, Chris, because you had something else going on. I just realized I never sent you the link, my friend. That's my fault. We will go live together soon. I was supposed to have Chris on this morning, and I forgot to send the link. My bad, homie. And you probably just thought I wanted to go solo, so you never said anything about it. My bad. We will again, or we will soon. And thank you again, Mick. I really do appreciate it. Your support means a lot. Yeah, War Room EDC was supposed to be on today, guys. That's on me. Completely my fault. Going on Sunday just kind of messed with the head a little bit. All right, folks. Stay safe, stay frosty, and stay deadly. Fuck it. You take too long. I'm out.